If I told you one of America's most famous destinations wasn't in a major city, you probably wouldn't believe me. But right here in North Carolina, there's a village with world-famous golf, streets that look like they belong in a movie, and enough history to fill a dozen documentaries. Welcome to Pinehurst. Now, most people know Pinehurst because of golf. And yes, some of the greatest players in history have walked these fairways. But here's what surprises people. Pinehurst isn't just a golf destination. It's a place where you can spend an entire day without ever picking up a club. You can wander through the village, grab coffee, browse local shops, sit under towering Carolina pines, and somehow feel like time slows down a little bit. That's part of the charm. Nothing feels rushed here. What's really interesting is that Pinehurst wasn't built by accident. Back in the late 1800s, it was designed as a resort community. The idea was simple: create a place where people could escape, relax, and enjoy life. More than a century later, that's still exactly what happens here. One of the things people don't expect is how much there is to do about golf. There are restaurants tucked into historic buildings, local events throughout the year, parks and walking trails, and some of the most beautiful neighborhoods you'll find anywhere in North Carolina. It's the kind of place where visitors come for a weekend and then start looking at real estate before they leave. What's fascinating is that Pinehurst manages to be both famous and peaceful at the same time. Millions of people know the name. Major championships are played here. The world's best golfers come here. Yet on a normal afternoon, you can still find quiet streets, shaded sidewalks, and benches where nobody's in a hurry. That's not something you find very often, and maybe that's what makes Pinehurst so special. It doesn't need flashy attractions or towering skylines. It doesn't need to reinvent itself every few years. It simply does what it's always done: offer a place where people can slow down, connect with their surroundings, and enjoy a quality of life that's becoming harder and harder to find. It's how a small village in the North Carolina Sandhills became one of the most iconic destinations in America. And once you spend a little time here, it's easy to understand why.